Bueno, ¿qué pasa España?
Vamos.
Primer vlog, quemados totalmente por este sol del norte de California. No queda mal, no queda mal. Igual de este vlog empieza a decir la gente, no que voy encocado un lunes por la noche en California, por la tarde, pero que igual que me he hecho algo en la cara, pues era la siguiente ya. Sí. Pero bueno, estamos yendo a la Opening Night, que se llama, aunque de Night va a tener mucho, que esencialmente no estuvimos el año pasado porque llegamos un día más tarde.
Fue lo que se nos quedó a la espinita y queríamos este año sí o sí, por eso venimos el domingo, básicamente, ¿no? Era lo más así,
Exacto,
lo que se nos había quedado sin hacer.
Exacto. Estamos yendo, nos lleva un autobús desde el Media Center y habéis visto la película de Piratas del Caribe de siempre recordaréis este día como el día en el que casi capturáis al capitán Jack Sparrow. Pues este día nosotros siempre recordaremos este día como el día en el que conocimos a Micah Parsons.
Pensaba que iba a decir el día en que casi podía haber calentado la cara Micah Parsons por molestarle.
Mañana, en los directos contamos cómo ha sido el proceso, porque para la gente lo pueda entender y ponga algo, he intentado ir de Mr. Johnny formal, respetuoso y tal, pero como me han dado una respuesta muy
que no
respetuosa,
te ha gustado,
no que no me ha gustado, que me hacía incompatible conocerlos, he dicho, brother, aquí hay que hacer algo, la contaremos en esta semana. Bueno, Opening Night, a San José, vamos.
Exacto.
Ahora os enseñamos un poco el paisaje bucólico de Carolina, de California del Norte, del norte de California más bien.
Y nada, vamos ahí a tener todos los jugadores, todo el acceso, todas las estrellas, May, Brable, Smith and Jigba, todo lo top de lo top.
Darnold, que aunque te cueste
Darnold, venga, Darnold también. Así que vamos a ver si podemos hacerle algunas preguntillas sobre el partido, sobre el equipo, sobre todo lo que se nos ocurra. Y a ver si tenemos suerte, joder.
No sé si este año alguien hará la charcada de llevarle a algún jugador una camiseta de un jugador del Atlético de Madrid que no conoce, pero seguro que está divertido el Opening Night.
California, here we come. Right back where we started from. A pedal to the floor, thinking of the war. Gotta get us to the show. California.
Ya estamos, ya estamos en San José. Vamos a enseñar todas las colas de fans que hay. Bueno, vamos a ver ahora. Hay mucha gente aquí. Esta gente, entiendo.
Bien.
¿Es usted?
Ni puta
entiendo que para ver simplemente a la gente aquí, las celebrities, ahí está la turba. Mira, toda esta gente.
Yo quiero ver quién es ese.
Vamos a pasar aquí, bueno, aquí está la gente ahí con sus protestas y tal, ahí está, tiene que haber de todo en este mundo. Había anécdota con una charo local, ¿no?
Se empieza a ver lo mal que funciona el Estado Demócrata de California y lo bien que funcionaba, no sé si será el republicano de Luisiana, me imagino que sí.
Tiráramos para atrás, y habéis tirado vosotros, porque nos he hecho, os falta mucha calle, yo había pasado ya el control, estaba con Drake May tomando una cerveza ahí yo. No nos esperábamos esto. ¿Sabes que estoy echando en falta aquí? Solo una cosa, claro.
¿Qué? Birra, ¿no?
Unas galimbas. Claro.
Espere lo que sea, ¿no?
Oye, espectacular ahí, de varios tipos, ¿no? Ahí lo ve la gente, de varios tipos de comida, etcétera. Mexicana. Y aquí, bueno, a la gente ya se lo hemos enseñado antes, o sea, hay tropecientas mesas, esto es un centro de convenciones, todo atrás, o sea, medios de comunicación, tal, gente que luego va a bajar ahí al tema de...
A ver si con la gente que hay podemos hacer alguna preguntilla.
Alguna pregunta o colarnos, o aunque sea hacer algún bochornillo. San José esto tiene buena pinta, la verdad, ¿eh? La ciudad
sí, para entrar a vivir.
Tiempo espectacular, hace un día espectacular aquí, y bueno, a ver si va avanzando esto, vamos a tomarnos algo. Bueno, ahí atrás están los Patriots y aquí justo hay un pasillo que de pura coña yo pasaba por aquí y entiendo que van a ir pasando por aquí ahora los jugadores, o sea, ahora lo enseñaré, pero bueno, aquí están los jugadores de los Patriots que van a comparecer y ahora entiendo que pasan por este pasillo. Mira, están pasando todos los jugadores Le he chocado el puño a Drake May. Aquí están todos los Patriots pasando aquí al lado. ¡Hey man, good luck! Ahí está. Mira qué grande, macho. Mira, vamos aquí. Aquí pasan todos, qué bicharracos, macho. Mira aquí. ¡Hey man! Mira, aquí al lado las estrellas, todas. Ahora se van a ir hacia los podios, donde van a hablar. Oh, sorry man. Injury report, man. Mira, aquí pasan todos. Ahí están. Good luck, man. Good luck. We came from Spain to see you guys. Hey, good luck, man.
Sir.
Bueno, están todos los jugadores por aquí y los que están en los podios es mucho más complicados, pero los que están por aquí se puede hablar con ellos. Para que veáis, esto es un espacio gigantesco, gigantesco. Los jugadores están por aquí desperdigados y en los podios están las estrellas, ¿no? Stephon Diggs, Harold Landry, Trevion Henderson, Ramondre Stevenson, Drake May, por supuesto, pero ya lo veis a todos los medios y aquí, bueno, tienes que meter un poquito de codo, evidentemente. Hey man, how are you doing? Your feelings 6 days before the biggest game of your life. How do you feel? How special is to be here?
It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be here. Definitely a dream come true.
And what's the approach to the game? You've been facing some of the best defenses in the sport, but it seems that the Seahawks are a notch above the great defenses you've played. As an offense, as a receiver, what's the approach to this game?
But we're gonna take it as the same. You know, they put on their pads like we do, so it's definitely gonna be the same take. You know, but it's a Super Bowl, so you know they're gonna come with something else, so we're gonna have to come with something too. So we're both gonna have to, work.
I was wondering, Mario, what is the difference between other quarterbacks you have played for and Drake May, in which he has been playing much more better this season than others, and how is the difference between other quarterbacks and maybe him that is like a special, an MVP candidate?
Man, Drake coming from, like you say, a young quarterback, but man, he got the right coaches, right coaches, and definitely the coaches that build the team around him. You know, he's a dog, and it's our job to make him look better. But he's good. And man, when you got a talent like that, all you need is the people around him, and it's gonna be great.
And we come from Spain. For us, it's impossible to think about playing in the weather the other day at Denver. How was playing in that weather with that wind, with that snow and everything?
Nah, that was cold. That was cold. I ain't gonna lie, I'm from Florida too.
Oh,
so I was out there.
It's similar to Spain, the weather, yeah.
Yeah, it was freezing, but definitely glad to be here in the sun.
Hey, the last one. Do you feel good in the character of being the underdog? I mean, you've been exceeding expectations, but you are for fucking real. You are here. Do you feel comfortable in that skin of, they've been lucky, the schedule, CJ played poor, then they played a backup quarterback, a lot of things I've been saying too, but but how do you feel with that sounds from the outside world?
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to the outside noise. I pay attention to what my coaches and my teammates say. That's the only thing I really need to listen to. Everybody has their opinion. You can't be mad at somebody's opinion. That's how they feel. But all you got to do is play and win those games, and that's the only way you can really change the narrative.
Hey, good luck,
Thank you so much, man.
Thanks for your moment. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you, man. Thank you.
Aquí metiendo codo, hemos hablado ya con Mario Douglas. Vamos a ver si
cogemos a gente que
todos desperdigados por ahí, uno, otro, las cheerleaders por aquí, o sea, esto
va de ir buscando a alguien, meterle ahí un poquito
ver quién es el jugador y para adelante. Vamos a buscar, venga. Do you like soccer or?
I do. I'm not like super into it, but I like it.
Your team,
great.
I don't have a favorite. I need to get overseas to go to some games.
You should.
And maybe some favorite player or not?
My favorite player was Samuel Eto'o growing up.
Oh!
Cameroon was my FIFA team.
Oh,
yeah.
wow!
I mean, he's a true legend of the sport.
Yeah.
I mean, believe it or not, we wanted to talk you football, but this twist to soccer was great. But let's talk about the game.
Yeah.
Their defensive line is one of the strengths of this football team, which overall is a great defense. How do you approach this demanding task you have ahead of us? You've been performing good considering the opponent you've had, like the D-line of the Texans, the D-line of the Broncos.
Yeah.
But what was your going into?
I think it's certainly a strength of their team. You don't get to the Super Bowl if your team's not talented. Every team we play in the playoffs has had a really good defense, really good D-lines. But I think as a competitor, you feel like what you can do in your unit is the strength of your team. And so it's going to be a good challenge for us. We're excited for it. You just, through all the film study and practice, you got to understand what you're going into and have a good plan of attack. Yeah.
Okay. One question is, for the people in Spain that maybe are entering into the most difficult part of the NFL, how is handling protections in the offensive line and as a center? And the second one will be, do you change protection? Does Drake does it, or how do you manage that?
Yeah, I think some offenses are different. Sometimes the center controls everything. In ours, the quarterback will control a certain mic point, and then based on the protection, the center will get everyone on the same page of like either we're going to him or we're not going to him. There's a lot of layered calls that I'll make to get everyone on the same page.
How do you explain that difficult thing easier for a normal fan? I mean, how will you do it?
The communication.
Yeah, the communication,
the process
everything.
Yeah, there's just, so you get the play call in the huddle, and then you get to the line. In our offense, Drake will ID a certain person, and then based on the play call, based on the ID, we know who we're going to try and block that play. And so it's certainly more complicated than that, but everyone has to be on the same page. We got 5 O-linemen up there, sometimes running backs, sometimes tight ends are involved. But yeah, it's the game within the game.
I have a couple about that young man who's surrounded by journalists right now. Tell me about the first moment, like in the first training camp or whatever, when you felt this guy's special. And going into the second year, some people thought during the draft process that he was a little bit raw, but his growth in the second season has been awesome. The first, when did you realize this guy is special? And if there's a moment during this summer camp or whatever when you said, it's been only a summer, what happened with this kid going into his second year?
Yeah, I don't know if there was an aha moment. I think when you meet him, he's a special human. He's competitive as anyone I've met. And that trait, the traits that he carries, just being a humble guy, working hard, being competitive, that's going to translate to success a lot of times. So then going through OTAs, going through training camp, and getting into the season, I mean, you see some throws in April, then you see some throws in August, and then you get into games and you're like, oh my gosh, he can beat you a lot of different ways. And he'll never tell you he's arrived, but for year 2, it's pretty special.
And the last one on my end, because there are a lot of people that want to talk to you too, with all the respect to the previous regime, tell me about the upgrade this group of coaches like Brable, Josh, has brought to you guys, because I mean, maybe you lack of some blue chip names, but the way you've performed, you've been approached, in my opinion, like heavily. Tell me about this stuff, because you are a special group as players, but this stuff is quite special.
Yeah, Coach Vrabel's been amazing. He's a lot of fun to come to work for. He's a former player, so he gets it. This player-friendly coach thing gets thrown around, but he's hard on us when he needs to be, and he has a good time with us when he can. So I think he balances that really well, and I think it's very black and white, his expectations for what he wants this team to look like, what he wants each player to look like, how he wants us to play. And sometimes there's not a lot of black and white in the NFL, and he lays it out perfectly. Like, there's a standard, and he expects every player to hold that standard.
Garrett, that's the last for me also, sorry. In the conference championship against the Broncos, you had a drive starting the third quarter that was like 90 yards, 12 plays, 9 minutes. How do you feel when you run on that defense so easy, and what changed in the halftime for you to go and do that kind of drive, dominating in the trenches?
Yeah, coaches made some good adjustments. We certainly felt the altitude on that long drive. and then the blizzard in the second half didn't help. But you're not really thinking about it. You're just, all right, next play, next play. You kind of get in that mode where you're just like, all right, let me just get this next play call, let me execute it, back to the huddle, do it again, and then you're like, oh wow, that was a good drive. Come off the sideline, make some adjustments, but yeah, once you're kind of feeling in that flow state, or you're just so locked in, that's kind of all I'm thinking about.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
man.
man.
Nice to
I'm
meet
going
you.
to Spain. You
Yeah,
know
I need to.
Bueno,
Vamos a...
aquí este morlaco de aquí es Christian Barmore, 145 kilos de ser humano, así que vamos a ver si le podemos entrevistar, hacer unas preguntillas rápidas. Thank you, man.
Hey man, how do you feel 6 days before the biggest game of your life?
Amazing, man. You know, can't wait for it, man. Definitely, man. Can't wait to dominate the whole defense. And can't wait to show.
Hey, your coach has been here as a player. The way he's changed the culture overnight in a year has been amazing. What's the key of being coached by Mike Vrabel and the rest of the staff he put together in this first season in New England? Because the way you've changed is amazing.
I feel like everybody come here, like really just come here to love what we do. And I feel like, you know, it's people that love what they do and come here to work, do extra training, extra workout, extra rehab, and extra stuff like that. Because how much we care for our team, we care for our coaches that put too much on us, and we respect them for it. So I respect, like, you know, we do anything to make, you know, this team be the best that we are. You know what I'm saying? So we work behind that.
Do you have, Christian, like one moment during the season or during the preseason camp when you felt that this guy is special as a coach, the attention to detail, something that popped in your mind, you saw something that you've never seen, maybe one thing that can encapsulate that Vrabel way?
Man, you know, this guy, Coach Vrabel's the players coach. You know, he gives everybody really just, he gives everybody what they need and what they need to do, and that's why I appreciate him. Like, he don't coach everybody the same. He coach everybody different, and that's what I love about him. Like, you know, and especially because the man played the game. You know, he played the game. He's seen it all. He been to the Super Bowl. He did it all. And for a guy like that to play the game, he's the head coach. That's special because the guy been through all of it. So it's amazing. God, it's amazing.
Christian, I was wondering the signing of Milton Williams, how much he has helped you and how much you have helped him in becoming one of the better pair of defensive tackles in all the NFL.
For sure, man. Man, you know, we always come every day like it's on us. You know, do what we gotta do, dominate the trenches. We always tell each other that they want to pick one. You know, where we get the one-on-one, we want to dominate because no matter who it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that guy right there, man, he's a special player, special guy, for sure.
That's all.
The last one on my end. You are playing one of the hottest hands in the sport in Sam Darnold. What about the approach as interior lineman? They run the ball well with Kenneth Walker, a physical player, but the disruption you need to create in the interior of the line to start winning the game. Tell me about that.
Man, it doesn't matter who run the ball, you know, they're going to run on us, and it's hard to run on us.
Is that problem, right?
I'm just being real, you know. You know, other NFL teams they play, I feel like, we know how to stop the run, so we'll have to see. So, you know, can't wait on Sunday, that's all I have to say.
You have been, during the season, one of the better run defenses in the league, so yeah.
No, we the best.
The best, yeah, that is.
Not one, we the best.
Christian, good
Thank
luck
you so much,
and thanks
man.
for your moment, man.
Bueno, no sé si se aprecia en la entrevista se aprecia
creo que sí,
lo grande que es este morlaco. Tenemos un 80 y pico los dos y es que parecemos pequeños a su lado. O sea, ya se ha pirado, pero...
Hemos aprendido un truco ya se pira, ha tenido suficiente. Hemos aprendido un truco. En los corners, este Barmore es una superestrella.
Claro. En los corners está gente que igual vamos a encontrar algún callado que no le apetece mucho hablar. No tenía muchísimas ganas de hablar. O sea, no se le ve el más... Sí, no se le ve el más dispuesto igual a los focos. De hecho, aquí no se ve una mierda, esperemos. Pero vamos a ver si por los exteriores encontramos gente más predispuesta.
Intento... en discotecas a veces en los exteriores te suelen encontrar alguien que igual ya está y que no han hecho mucho caso y ¡pum! ¡Zasca! ¡Ping! Vamos a ver Borregales, otro intento de...
Vamos a intentar Borregales, venga, que tiene más gente que Drake May casi, el tío, joder.
Tú, Álvaro, puedes hablar desde ahí. Hemos hecho 3 intentos con Borregales.
Lo de Borregales, que haya más gente viéndole que Drake May, como aquí, acreditan a todo Dios en España, pues claro.
No, como ha dicho un hombre sabio una vez.
Sí.
Ha dicho Mini que estaba Ramondre ahí muy solo, no está tan solo.
Y nos tapan 200 cámaras.
Sí. Hey, Ramondre, we've talked to some of your teammates and they've told us the way Coach Vrabel treats each player, how he's need to be treated. You've been in the beginning of the season with some fumbling problems, but you've ended the season great. How did he help you during those bad moments to get the best of you? And how was that process with Coach Vrabel?
Yeah, I'll just say he was behind me. He had my back. He knew I was making a conscious effort and You know, being intentional about holding on to the ball. Those are the hardships we're talking about. So yeah, just being behind me, he knew I was, you know, trying to do everything I could to hold on to the ball and things like that. So he was just showing me love. He treats you how you treat the team. I think I treat the team pretty well, so I think that's why he happened.
Ramondre, there are a lot of fans for the Patriots in Spain. There is a team that a lot of people in Spain follow. Do you think you are going to start another kind of dynasty as the old Patriots were, or not?
I think we're this is a different team, man. This is a different time and things like that. Tons of respect for, you know, all those Super Bowl winners before us in the organization, of course. But, you know, just trying to carve out our own role, trying to carve out some Super Bowls for ourselves, some postseason wins and things like that. So yeah, I'll say we're trying to, you know, create our own legacy.
Para que la gente lo sepa,
encontrarla, la encontraremos.
Has perdido la mochila, la buscamos. Brayball anotó como receptor de tight end.
Sí.
En 2 Super Bowls, la de los Panthers y la de los Eagles, y estamos con la tontería Ramondre y Spillane de, sí, Spillane que es linebacker, si le han pedido al Brayball que se estire y les pongan ataque.
Y que le lance algún touchdown, coño.
Oye, ha mirado hacia la derecha, Ramondre se ha quedado callado, a ver si hay alguna sorpresa.
Claro, por eso digo.
Pensando se han quedado,
Spillane se ha quedado diciendo, tendré que ser yo.
Estaba hacia o sea, Spillane está ahí, Brayball está ahí. Y ojo,
One question for Spanish fans from the Patriots fans in Spain. There are a lot of fans in Spain from the Patriots. Do you know if Coach Brayball has in the back of his mind a play for a linebacker to score in the Super Bowl as he did?
We'll just have to wait and see. If it is, I need to make sure to be a part of it. So.
Yeah. Maybe you have good hands. Do you have good hands?
Come on now. I'm an offensive player on defense. That's just the truth.
Bueno, qué espectáculo, mi limón. O sea, un productor de los que ya no queda, ¿no?
No. El año que viene, mañana le dan por culo a su hermano, que viene con nosotros también.
Exacto. A ver, que algo de Drake May. Mira. Ahí está, los capitanes, presentación de los capitanes. Bueno, y otra cosa, estamos aquí donde antes yo de casualidad me he encontrado el pasillo en el que he podido saludar a todos y ha dicho Álvaro, culo quiero. Antes ha sido pura casualidad. O sea, yo pasaba por allí y nada, mira, los capitanes de los hijos.
Ahora salen los hijos. Esto parece una velada de boxeo, ¿eh?
Exacto.
Los dos quarterbacks.
Están los dos quarterbacks.
Van a hacer unas cuantas preguntas y tal, pero...
Efectivamente. Y a ver si va a ir la música, qué espectáculo, ¿eh? Sam Darnold, Drake May.
Mira, y también está Brayball y McDonald.
Y Brayball y McDonald, sí. Están allí los entrenadores, lo puede ver la gente. Qué bien montado está esto, ¿eh? Para que no
se nota.
Bueno, ¿qué nos queda?
Minimum me ha dicho, te has dejado la mochila. De hecho, aquí nos roban.
Exacto.
Aquí nos roban.
Por lo que sea.
Let's go, Yates.
Yay!
Hey.
Good luck, man. Sam, good luck.
Good luck, everyone. Thank you.
You enjoy it. Bueno, al final aquí los tienes, brother?
Bien. Espectacular.
Mucho flow, Mucho flow.
Sí, aquí se nota,
Claros. Ahí están. Mira cómo van
Es
aquí.
increíble lo
Chándal,
grandes que son estos. Está guapísimo.
Sí, mira aquí AJ
Va a
Barner.
comprarse uno.
AJ.
Let's go, AJ.
Hey, good luck, man. Say something for Spain.
De España.
Vamos a España.
Sí que sí. Thank you so much, man.
Your man.
Barcelona.
No,
Madrid.
Better.
Nunca viajé a Madrid, pero
Tienes que ir. Buena ciudad.
viajé
Good
a
city.
Barcelona año pasado.
Año pasado.
Sí, sí.
Tienes que ir a Madrid
Estoy
también,
practicando mi español.
Muy bien, hablas muy bien.
Luego te buscamos y practicamos, ¿vale?
Vamos, Seahawks.
Vamos, hijos. Qué grande, macho.
Qué grande la gente. Sí, 81, me he quedado yo con
81, sí. Ahí está. Mi coaches ya, ¿no?
Mira, es que en Cubia.
Ya está.
En el otro, los Patriots iban con otro, los coaches con otro chándal. Este van en el mismo que los jugadores. El mismo de los jugadores. Madonna ha sido el primero.
Ya suficiente, ¿no?
Sí.
Oye, qué enrollado.
Oye, increíble, muy bien, todos ahí. Le daban la mano.
AJ Barner no tiene podio, hay que buscarlo. Y al 81 también.
Al 81 vamos a ubicarle y le buscamos.
Exacto. That's it. Hey, congrats on being here.
Thank you.
How your life changed with that trade. But this is a team sport. You are the ultimate team here in these states. But if I could encapsulate one moment in which your season changed for good, is in that return, that Thursday night against the Rams. I mean, you made a play. For me, without play, you are not here. Or it would have been more difficult.
It would be more difficult because it is not going through your stadium and everything.
Take me through that play and how that play changed and the round two, how those plays changed the landscape of the NFC, and I think it took you to the other side.
Yeah, I would say plays like that, it's always about momentum. At that point in the game, the crowd was kind of out of it. The team was kind of, the energy was kind of low. And I feel like that play kind of sparked us. And also, as well as the end around, we got the game back into a one-score game. And once that happened, we kind of knew that we were back in it and we had an opportunity. So it was always fun making those plays.
And actually, you were outplayed by the Rams until that moment. And Sam was a little bit erratic. But from that moment on, he took over that game. Then the NFC Championship game, he played wire to wire against that team. I mean, everything changed in that game. But for you, this offense has a lot of rules with Kubiak, but the other day, for example, you got that deep pass in the very beginning of the game. I think you can be more involved. Is there any special package of plays for Rashid Shaheed as a wide out in this game?
Yeah. We got something special coming, man. Not only myself, but for everybody. We played together very well as a team, man, and we know that we can't do it just by ourselves. So, just the opportunity to play in this game and play around these guys, man, it's a great time.
I think Rashid, you will go in history in one of the better in-season trades of NFL history.
Thank you, man.
How was the feeling when you received the call from the Seahawks and knowing that this team was a championship caliber team?
Right, yeah, so I had played this team earlier in New Orleans and I kind of got a glimpse of what type of team they put a good whooping on this, man. But coming here is very surreal. Obviously, I enjoyed my time in New Orleans. And I knew what I was coming to, a winning organization here. Don't get me wrong, New Orleans is a winning organization, but this particular year, man, I knew that this team could win it all, and it's been a blessing just to be a part of it all.
And just the confidence from Sam, he has been through a lot during his tenure in the NFL. How do you have you feel in the playoffs? I mean, we can say that he has played the best game of a quarterback in the playoffs against the Rams, don't you think?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, he balled out that game, man. He's doing exactly what we know that he could do, and he believes in himself, and we believe in him. He's our leader, and we count on him to make plays like that, of course. But he displayed to the whole world that.
And just the last on my own, we interviewed in Madrid Dante Hall, the returner, Jacoby Jones, Devin Hester. Do you think of being on that same team on that same players when you maybe return a punt or return a kickoff in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, absolutely. Just to have people believe that I could return the ball at any given time now. It's kind of a dream, man. It means a lot to me. But to have my name kind of in the category of those type of guys, man, it kind of blows my mind, man. Devin Hester is one of the all-time favorite football players ever. So this is great.
The last one about JSN.
Yeah.
Maybe the outside world, we weren't prepared for him to be that good this year. He's had an historic season for a wide receiver. There's no weakness in that guy. He's a great route runner, strong hands. He's a deep threat. How is he as a leader of this young receiver room? I mean, Cooper is not that young, but I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, they're all of both. Jackson Smith and Jigba is the ultimate playmaker, and Cooper Cup making key plays like the other day. That balance and that group, that room.
No, the room is special, man. To have a young guy like JSN, but at the same time, he's so mature. He understands his responsibilities, and that this offense kind of goes as he goes. And he's not afraid of the limelight. He's not afraid of the bright lights. He's a playmaker, and he proves that day in and day out. But to have a guy like Coop to give us the game, give us the knowledge, and all his experience, all in one room, it's a lot.
Hey man, thanks.
Thank you so much for your time.
in our interview, in the previous interview, so it makes clear that you are enjoying this. So finish the job, man.
Thank you so much,
You're the man. You're the man, Rosé.
Thank you.
Nice
to meet you.
Just one thing for the record. I don't know about the guys here in the US, but that man and me, we voted first team All-Pro.
First team All-Pro.
Just for the record,
first team
in our channel and our newspaper, you are an All-Pro for us. Hey, take us through your journey from the first year to the second year. Now the accountability, the reliable player you've become against the run, against the pass. What changed in your mindset, in your approach?
I feel like my preparation for one. Coming into the league, year one, I didn't know what to expect, so I was just really kind of all over the place on like how I want to prepare for games and how I want to watch film and things like that. And then really just start paying attention to my vets and seeing how they prepare and how they go about things. So that's when I kind of got my preparation and my routine down coming into year two. And then also too, like, the big difference for me from year one to year two is like the game, man, slowed down a ton. Like, I feel like my first year, man, everything was just flying, like bullets flying. Like, I'm just out there trying to do everything, trying to be perfect, listen to my coaches and everything. But like now, I feel like I'm just loose, I'm focused, I'm comfortable, I'm confident, and like now I can be me, I can be the football player I know I can be.
You're still a quite young man, but you are talking about the growth process as a human being. It's a common thing, I guess, in this league. You come out of college as a top profile player like you, but in this process, who has helped you in your entourage, family, friends, or teammates and coaches to become a pro? Because I think that's what you were talking about, like the detail. Who helped you through that process to be like a pro, a true pro?
For one, of course, I say my family, for one. Just them, supporting me, through everything, through this journey and this process. And secondly, man, my vets, man, like Leo, Jay Reed, Marcus Lawrence, Chenna, all them guys in the D-line room, man, like they really showing me the way, how to go about things, how to be a pro, every day, on the field and also too off the field, man. So I appreciate them guys.
Byron, we have seen through the season that you have embraced that bad boy mentality from the defense, that also in the presentation. Do you feel that you are trying to follow the steps of that Legion of Boom defense in Seattle?
I wouldn't necessarily say we're trying to follow the step. We created our own thing. The dark side. I give all respects to the LO, LOB and everything. The Legion of Boom, man, that was a great defense. Legendary defense, but. We want to be legendary as well, so we just want to, kind of branch out from them and, start our own thing.
Yeah, and also, I love college football. I loved you as a prospect in the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Do you think, how are the similarities between playing at Texas and playing at your stadium that is one of the loudest in the NFL? And maybe those difference between playing in college stadiums and in NFL stadiums for the people that maybe don't follow the college process?
Well, I feel like playing at Texas, I'm kind of used to, the big crowd and, all the loud yelling.
100,000 people following you.
But like Seattle, I feel like it's louder, even though Texas holds more people.
Louder than Texas?
I feel like, I think so.
Wow.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, like offense, the 12 men is crazy.
And when you are on defense, people are screaming, shouting.
Yeah, shouting. I can't hear nothing on the field, like anything. So I got to be locked in, when we're playing at home. And another thing about college too, like away games, even away games be real loud. I feel like in the league, some away games don't be as loud as as much. So I feel like that's the difference between.
Thanks, Byron.
Yeah.
First time all pro for my money. Hey, enjoy the game. Great kid.
Thank you so much, Byron, man.
Hey, Kenneth, you've been around for a few years, but maybe this year is your breakout season.
Yeah.
I mean, the way you played, the ability you have to run the ball, to break huge plays. Tell me about your year, please.
It's been great, you know what I'm saying? Obviously you got ups and downs throughout the season, but as a team we stuck through that. We was able to make it this far, and we still gonna continue to go.
And Charbonnet went down the other day. You've been having more carries. Are you ready for a huge workload in this final game, the most important game of your career?
Yeah, definitely. Not bad. Definitely, I'm ready for whatever comes my way, and I just want us to play good as a team. You know what I'm saying?
Kenneth, you have been in this team for a couple of years. Which was the moment you think during the preseason, during the regular season, that you made that click and you started to think this was a Super Bowl caliber team, or was that in August, in July, or?
Yeah, I believe when you got a team, you always believe you could be a Super Bowl team when you're first starting out. But the way we fought throughout the season, my confidence just grew more and more. Just seeing how my brothers followed me.
Now you are going to have in front one of the better defensive line in the game. How are you planning to run against that? Christian Barmore, Milton Williams, and Kyrie Stonga, all of that Patriots defense?
Yeah, we just got to be disciplined and detailed throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? We're going to watch film and see what they do good, and just prepare for Sunday.
Thank you so much, man.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Venga, aquí, meta Minimón también, que ha hecho ahí un trabajo tremendo.
Bueno, hasta aquí el blog, ¿no?
Sí,
Del Opening Night.
estoy baldado.
Masote, ¿Cuántos pasos? Espérate, a ver.
20 y pico mil llevo yo hoy, ¿eh?
A ver,
20 y pico mil. Eso no lo hagas igual.
Estamos
aquí.
aprovechando el viaje.
21.300.
Claro, le
ya
hemos
dirán
dado
cómo
mucha
maneja la
caña.
nariz, ¿eh?
Le hemos dado mucha caña.
Espero que os haya molado.
Sí que se ha notado.
Sí
que se ha notado, igual que en el de los hijos había menos gente, hemos podido ir igual a por más jugadores, más característicos y tal. Y yo casi he pisado, de hecho, un jugador de los hijos, le podía haber lesionado para el partido, pero bueno, ha sido espectacular, ¿eh?
Sí, tremendo, muy cansado estamos, mañana más. Espero que el mozo haya hecho un buen trabajo editando esto, porque es de lo mejor que hemos hecho, y bueno, espero que os haya molado el blog y que hayáis podido sentiros lo más cerca posible de esta experiencia. Un abrazo a todos, gracias.
Seguimos.
Go Chiefs. Un paisano ahí de repente vestido de Pokémon, pues ya le he tenido que preguntar. Claro.
Me? Oh, wow. Because Pokemon is awesome?
That's a good answer.
Yeah, do I need another reason?
Yeah, no.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
I used to play, maybe, I can't remember, man. Like Mewtwo?
Mewtwo, yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
but I played, when did you was born? When did you?
When was I born?
Yeah.
2002.
Yeah, I was playing the first Pokemon before you were born.
Before I was born.
But I've been
you look about 25.
Hey, thanks, man, but I'm 35.
Well, that would make me, how old is Charizard? Charizard, 27?
No, Charizard is one of the original Pokemon.
Oh, it's true. So it's more like 28?
It's in the millennium. No, 98. First in Japan, 98. And then it came to Europe like early 2000s. I was a fucking kid.
Where are you from?
Madrid, Spain.
Madrid? I love Madrid. I visited.
Hey, it's a great city.
I'm from Virginia.
Okay.
Shout out.
Not West Virginia, right?
No, not them. Shout out We The Hobby. I work for We The Hobby in Rochester, New York.
Okay.
Rochester is awesome. Not. But you know how it goes. We The Hobby is awesome. We love Pokemon, so.
Hey, man. And we did it worked for our channel and for yours, because he's, man, true professionals.
Yeah, you know how it goes, man.
Hey, man, enjoy.